Hey guys, Modern Day Nana here. Okay, I had gotten these at Dollar Tree and I have a couple of them. They're just little styrofoam coolers. So yeah, like big enough to put in however many drinks, maybe 6 cans of something. Anyway, I got the idea of turning that into a coffin for Halloween. So I put it up on the shelf that I thought I would want it on, and it looks too deep, obviously. So I think what I'm going to do is just take and I had my serrated knife out here, but I don't know what I did with it. I'm just going to take this, and I think I'm going to, again, use this hammered Rust-Oleum. So I thought, let's go ahead. Well, I've still got this gunky paintbrush. I haven't thrown it away yet, but I will at the end of the day. Let's go ahead, and I think probably it's even got a line for us. Let's just cut this, and then we can make a bottom for it just out of a piece of cardboard or foam board, whatever you've got. And this looks a little more the size of a coffin. Now I know that usually coffins are more narrow at the top than they are at the bottom, but honestly I'm not going to worry about it. I had purchased, I don't know if I got them at Dollar Tree or Dollar General, maybe both, last year or year before, skeletons that I think will fit perfectly in this. He can kind of be crawling out. I was thinking of something like, we could glue the lid part way open and have him crawling out, him or her. Probably just be skeleton. I don't know if we want to try to put clothes on him or not. Let's see. Yeah, so that fits nice and neat. Let's go ahead and still got my glue gun going. Let's go ahead and put the kind of the bad side on the inside. And then we'll just go ahead and paint the whole thing with this hammered paint. Now, easily you could just spray paint this, and we can put something around it too. I don't know, got all kinds of stuff, but I was in the house actually looking for some stickers and ran across more of that metal trim. You can get it different places. You can definitely get it at the Dollar Tree though. Okay, got a little hole in it, but you're not going to see that. I'm going to have it sitting like this on a shelf that's kind of high up. So I'm not sure. That's my plan anyway, but of course plans are subject to change depending on what it looks like. You know what, I think I'll go ahead and paint it before I glue the lid on, and then we can paint it again, cover up the paint part, go ahead and paint the inside. I don't know how this will do with the this paint, but should be fine. Okay, let's let these get good and dry, and then we can go on to the next step of our coffin. Okay guys, well, I got the Casket Dash little cooler from the Dollar Tree painted, and it definitely kind of melted in some places where I put the hot glue on it, but you know, it's just styrofoam, which I don't mind. I actually ended up just putting a piece of cardboard in the bottom, and I made a mess, you guys, with this black paint. it's something else. But okay, so this is the lid, and we can do something to the lid, like we can put a spray of flowers or something on it, you know. So of course it has to go on like this, and I want it to be kind of open because I want a skeleton coming out, trying to get out. So I think what I'll do, I gathered a bunch of stuff, and I think I'll cover the interior of the lid and the base separately, and then we can put them together. Okay, so I'll show you what I've got. Now, my daughter works out at a dinner theater, and she had given me, I just tell them when they're getting rid of stuff, pass it by me because I might be able to use it. So they literally had this huge trash bag of these sashes to put on the back of you know, the chairs, to tie a bow on the back of the chairs. I guess they decided they weren't, maybe this color's out, I don't know. It's definitely in for a casket. So I have got scads of these. I washed a big bunch of them just to have them clean. So we have this option, okay, that we could line it with. And then I just pulled a few out. Then we've got this crazy dress, which is a little intense, but hey, you know, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? It's these are the colors that I am interested in picking up. Now, let me show you real quick. In the witch house, I found one little piece of scrapbook paper, and that's all that I had. But I decided in the little witch cottage that I use this piece of paper for like the little insides of the windows, and I've just decided this is gonna kind of be my running colors for my Halloween this year. So no real orange in here. We can always incorporate some orange because of course I have a bunch of orange stuff, but I am going to try to incorporate these colors, hence this sparkly crazy dress that I picked up somewhere. So we're going to keep this in mind moving forward, that we're going to try to incorporate all the new stuff we make with these colors in mind, so we have a nice cohesive look. So yeah, I got this at thrift store, Goodwill. You know what though, it's even a nice lining. If we didn't want to use the bling blingy, and we wanted to use this teal lining, so there's that option. Okay, so we have these options. Then I might have told you guys I picked this dress up. My Goodwill, the one Goodwill, not the others, has got all their dresses. They've had all their dresses like all summer long for $3.26, and they're usually like $7 something. So they like cut the price in half. Maybe they just had so many dresses. But look, this is a super cool black velvet dress. It's got kind of a sheer lining, but it's a nice velvet. It's not the stretchy, you know, it's like a real velvet. So anyway, there's that. Okay. Oh, then I've got this, if we did want to go stretchy, this black velvet stretchy velour jumpsuit. Then I've also got a bunch of linings from where I cut apart skirts, and the lining was black. So that's a nice shiny if we thought we wanted to go shiny. I feel like usually the interior, of course this is, you know, we're just having fun, so we can make it anything we want, but I feel like the interiors are usually kind of like a silky material. Then I've got this is just a big piece of fabric, and it's got, I don't know if you can pick it up in the camera, it's got like a little stripe to it. So sorry if you can hear the kids in our backyards connect. They're over there screaming and jumping on the trampoline. Anyway, that's what that noise is. No, nobody's getting hurt that I know of. Anyway, so let me see. What do you guys think? We're gonna have to gather it quite a bit, so I'm thinking that the thinner probably the better. I mean, I love the black velvet, but we can use that for other things. So I think we're down to, this is kind of cool. You know what? Let's see what we can do with these shiny chair bows that my daughter had. Okay, so maybe we'll start with the lid of the casket first, maybe, and make it a little easier on ourselves. Now, granted, this is not very wide. I've got my glue gun heated up. I'm outside, so I didn't drag the sewing machine out. It's got a really, the nice thing about this is, though, it's got a really nice edging on it already. So that'd be nice to finish, you know, finish things up. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Do we want to go like this way? I think we'd want to go this way with it. Okay, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, guys. I think we'll just kind of have to play it by ear and see what happens. I think we want to go, oh, I was going to show you too. And I've got tons of ribbon and stuff, but I just pulled this out. Here's just some little, it's got like a little tassel on the end. But then this, I got in something, and it's a stretchy. That's nice. That actually looks like maybe something that would work. So we've got that too to cover up our edges. I'm thinking, yep, there's a right side and a wrong side to this stuff. I'm thinking we ought to just kind of, I think I'm gonna leave a little bit of an overlap, and we could make it like a ruffle. So I think I'm just going to start, let's just put a teeny tiny now, like I said, this stuff, oh, see? And it doesn't have 2 settings. It's just hot. Oh, let me tell ya. This baby is hot. Yeah, guys, I know. I wasn't going to show you. It's my fault. Although the finger protectors, I don't think would have come up to there, but still. And it was doing this thing. Probably got some styrofoam in there too, because it blistered. Okay, guys, so we got the nice trim, and I'll make this the outside, you know, where it opens. So we've got the nice trim on this side and on this side, and we'll continue to do that. We'll make this part the back side. And so I think I'm just, you know, I just tried to scrunch it up a little bit. And we'll just, you know, cut this off. I don't know. Oh, these scissors aren't, wasn't sure if they'd even cut fabric. Okay. So let's just go ahead and kind of do the one side, and then we'll we'll do that back side. So we'll keep the nice, and like I said, I might have to go get some more, but we'll just keep this nice side, and I'll just overlap it here, you know, where it's gonna connect. So anyway, so I was supposed to go camping. Haven't been camping all year, and I was supposed to go camping this weekend. Supposed to start tonight, but you guys, I just didn't feel like it. And I'll go check on Mom again tomorrow, and I've just been calling her and going to check on her some. She's doing pretty good, but I think I'll try to go out there. It's about it's probably about 45 minutes away, the camping place. So I'll try to go out there tomorrow, and then depending on how I feel, I'll go ahead and spend the night, because there's lots going on like the next day, and it'd be easier just to stay out there. Of course, I've got friends out there, I wouldn't even bother, but yeah. So, you know, and one of the girlfriends, because I was like, hey girls, you know, this is what's going on. They're like, you know, maybe it'd do you good to come out, you know, come out for a little bit. And they're probably right. I mean, what's better than nice fresh air? And I'll tell you, we've had a turn of events here. It was hotter than blue blazes, and not really sure what happened, except because it didn't rain or anything, but it's downright almost fall weather here today. I actually shut the air off for the first time since I don't know when, and opened the doors, got some fresh air in there. So see, I'm just pinching it here. And we'll just do this all the way around. Okay, so what do we think? Do we like this? Tell you, I'm just bound to incorporate some of this teal in here. This is pretty cool with the bling bling on it, or do we want to just go more plain? I'm going to try this and see what I think. And we don't have to put it all the way around the black, although we could. Can just start it here, I guess. Can you guys see? Okay. This was off of a jacket, I believe. So, like I've said in other videos, keep your, you know, when you go through your stuff, look at it and see if there's any lace or buttons or anything on it that might work for a craft. And also, like, this wasn't mine, have your friends, your mom, you know, whoever, save their stuff and just tell them you'll take it to the thrift store for them. That way, I'll just go ahead and wrap this around the back since we've got it. Then you can go through it and then go ahead and take to the thrift store what you don't want. And it's a win-win. Okay? So there, that looks pretty cool. Ouch. Let me see. Here's these scissors. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And then I have to figure out, I've got these skewers. I thought we might be able to do something with some skewers, since it's just foam holding the lid to the, you know, the lid to the back. Let's see, I'm just gonna break some of these in half and see if we can do something like that with them. Okay, there. Now we've got it to where that's about where I want it. Okay, so we'll just prop it open here. And then we'll go around to the back and we'll take and hold this down and put this trim on here with it open so that it won't close. See what I'm saying? Kind of put it like on both the lid and the base, and we'll just put a bunch of glue down in there. Of course, we don't want it to melt our styrofoam because it's already done enough of that. There. Of course, I had to go find the paint markers, and I found some more stuff. Here's this metal stuff. I'm not going to use it, but it's an option. And then these two I forgot about. These are upholstering tacks. But they'd be pretty cool, wouldn't they, if we really wanted to do it up. We could put like these tacks. Ooh, we could put like these tacks all the way around it. That'd be pretty cool. Or even just in places. But let me go ahead and do this quick. I'm just gonna take one of these paint markers, I think, and just fill in where it's white. Just the big spots, you know. Or if you don't, you know, you could just use a Sharpie, or I just happen to have these, so or just a little bit of paint on a brush if you had it. I can mess with this a little bit more later. Let's go ahead. I think my camera's about to die, but let's go ahead, since we've got these, and these look like they'd be real easy to stick in. These are just I got them $1. Decorative nail head trim was on clearance at some point somewhere for $10, and then I got them for $1. It's pretty much a whole thing. I don't think we have to cover the whole, even here just at the, you know, where the lace dips. That looks nice. I mean, you could just keep going and going and going, guys, you know, with your stuff. You could embellish until you couldn't even see the foam part, but I'll go ahead and leave that there for a little bit. Okay, here's the size I was thinking, and I think those are going to be perfect. I think that'll be perfect size. And what do you guys think about putting clothes and stuff, some clothes on him? Oh, he's a little tall, but you know, we could always do something. Let me see, if we had him sitting up this way on the shelf, you're not even going to see any of that work we did on the inside, you guys. You know, we could bend his legs back, or just take them off if they're too in the way. I was thinking something like, you know, trying to come out of the, I hate that you don't see that, how pretty that inside is though after we did all that work. Unless we wanted him just laying in here. Okay. Well, dude, let's see if these just pop off. I think this was the, I don't know, I'm breaking it. I'm just gonna break these legs off. Pretty sure these were the Dollar Tree ones. Okay, well, shoot, sorry, dude. Okay, so if we had it sitting like this, Can't see it that well, can ya? Shoot, now I'm thinking maybe we need that lit up a little. Have him put his hands up like he's pushing on the... That'd be kind of good. Something like that. Okay, guys. Well, I had to come inside because it got dark on me. And this is definitely taken a twist that I wasn't expecting. But anyway, it's kind of, yeah. Okay, so, all right. So we have the coffin. Okay. But I think what we need to do is put some feet on it. I mean, it's pretty rough down here, but still, I think maybe it should sit up. So I had these, let me see. Well, they were just some wood pieces I got. They were just like little apples. So I went ahead and used the paint marker and just painted those. So let's go ahead and glue those on the bottom. That looks nicer. Okay, so it's setting up. So we got to here and then it got dark on me, but then I thought I had this skeleton. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is, I don't know, this is weird. So this is a skeleton I started with. It's just one of those Dollar Tree ones. And this was part of that trim still. But I don't think you can really tell that it's the same thing that was on here that came from the top. And then this was, remember when I thought we might use that sequin dress for the lining? Well, I just cut off a sleeve and stuck her through it. Okay, so now I did cut off her arms because they just look too long and weird. And then this is just a little bracelet that I had in my stash. And I think I'm going to go ahead and stick a dab of glue up here. That way it kind of holds its shape. Okay. Anyway, so then I thought, well, that is too far down in there. So, I mean, it's too deep. You can't really see her. So then I went and got a piece of this. I had it for when I was making gnomes. It's just that fake fur, you know. And this is just some old styrofoam that I got in a package of something. You know, keep that stuff. It looks like I used it for something else already. Anyway, so I just went ahead and wrapped this up, kind of cut it to fit inside, and thought, well, that would give us what we need as far as height. But then when I stuck her in there, I felt like, well, she needed a pillow. So I just took another piece of styrofoam and just wrapped a piece of this fur around it to kind of shake it off to get the, and you guys, this is so weird. So now I don't know if we need to make this a little higher. We might have to do something to prop that open a little bit more. Anyway, so now we've got, okay, so we've got our nice comfy coffin. Maybe she's a vampire, okay? That's what's going on. She's just resting in here. Because to me it looks like she is ready for a night on the town. Sorry, pardon my arm. Okay, so I cut these off because, whoops, they were just too, the arms just looked goofy. They were way too long. So let's see. Okay. And I feel like, yeah, we're gonna have to open this up more. We can get some of those dowels and, or not dowels. I think all we need is just some of those skewers. I think I left them outside. And prop this open and just paint them black. Okay, so do we want her like she's getting ready to get up? Let me see. Her thumb needs to be on the inside. So I was thinking we could just, hold on a second, she's not quite. So I was thinking we could just glue these back on. But where do we want them? Do we want one like sticking out like she's, so do we want it kind of pointing down? Let's see. Can kind of put it on either side of that joint maybe. That doesn't look bad. And if I'd have known I was doing all this, I probably would have done something with her as far as maybe painting her a little bit or something, but you don't really see that much of her. So let's go ahead and do that with this one too. And then decide where we want this hand. Do we want it We got fuzzies all over. Okay guys, there she is, ready to party the night away. Gosh, I feel like we ought to name her. I don't know, but anyway, so so we have got our we've got our foam cooler, our little tiny foam cooler that we got from Dollar Tree, and the little skeleton, $1.25 from Dollar Tree. And you guys know the rest if you watch the video. And yeah, I think she turned out pretty adorable for, you know, what we started with. Okay, so, and here's the top. Now I didn't put, I was thinking about putting like a spray of flowers on top, and I might still do that, because here's, you know, what the top of it looks like from the back. You know, it's just that cooler top, but probably now she's gonna have to sit where we can see her, which she'll probably, this will all be, the back will be toward the wall, and you won't see it anyway. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. Okay, guys? So, all right, there she is. If you guys have can think of a good name for her, leave it in the comments. If you have any questions or comments, you know, just leave them for me. I will get back to you guys soon. This is the Modern Day Nana. Like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.